What's good, everyone? Today I have a extremely fast trade recap. Today, just because I'm kind of busy and I got stuff to do, so I have to get all of this done within like 10 minutes. Luckily, today was a pretty simple and easy day, so shouldn't be much. I'm up a good amount today, which is very nice. So I'm gonna draw that price action to about here. So yeah, let's get straight into it. We're gonna start on the daily. As per every morning, that's where I always start. I'm going to delete these opening prices for a moment. Right. So on the daily, we have this sell side liquidity pool right here. I've been watching this sell side since Monday, because on Monday you can see we on the daily it's kind of like a power of three where we accumulate orders, manipulate. In this case, we manipulated, taking out this high right here, and also tapping into this daily fair value gap, and then distribute lower. So I've been kind of watching that for the past probably 3 weeks to a month now. Since the year started. This accumulation was really nice. I love this. This was actually my draw on liquidity. So yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of sick. Anyways, so on the daily, we also have this inverse fair value gap right here, from here to here. And now you may be asking, oh, why are you including the wicks? Because you want to include the entire range. In this case, it's not here, but there's a volume, tiny volume imbalance right here, as you can see, very tiny. So you include the entire range, which in this case would include the wick. Draw it through. Inverse fair value gap. You can see on Monday, we opened, traded higher into it. On Tuesday, we traded back up, failed to close above midpoint. The huge displacement down, displacement down, displacement down through the volume imbalance, displacement through the sell side liquidity right here. So my eyes are on the next pool, sell side liquidity pool, which is here. So that was pretty much my draw for the day. We're gonna go down to a 5-minute chart extremely quickly. So as you can see, we open at 9:30 right here. Now you can slap in your opening prices. Today was a perfect day for the ATM model that I trade every day. Well, at least I attempt to. Mark 8:30 open. Mark midnight, which is pretty sure it's a doji or something like that. No, it's this one. Yeah, it's doji. Here. That's the midnight open. Cool. So, what did we do in the morning? In the morning, as you can see, we have previous day's high right here. So I actually had a screenshot from yesterday. I'll try to pull it up like now on a screen. That my prediction was quite literally that we come up and sweep previous day's high and then sell off to the sell side. Obviously, we haven't sold off to the sell side, but I still got my piece of the pie in terms of direction. I was wrong on direction, but I still got my piece of the pie because I was able to trade smartly today, which is something I really liked. So we're gonna quickly go down to a 1-minute chart, and I'm also gonna draw this back a little more, and we're gonna go down to a 1-minute chart just to get this as quick as possible. So we see we have previous day's high. This is about 9:25, so market opens now. Wait. So as you can see, market open. Yep. Now there were longs off market open. However, I woke up late. I wasn't participating. I wasn't interested in anything going long higher today. So as you can see, we opened up. Huge displacement to the upside. And what do? We tag previous day's high right here. So now, as soon as I see this, my mind is immediately shifting to, okay, what are the relevant sell side pools, and what are where are my opening prices? We're above midnight. We're above 8:30. We have sell side below. Sorry again, sell side below. Sorry, I'm sick as a head. Sell side below, and we're above both our opening prices. And if you look on regular trading hours at the time, we got higher. at market open. So you see we gapped higher, triggering sell side buy side. So anyone wanting to go breakout long on this high, they're now trapped in their long. So what do? I want to run it against them. People are viewing this as resistance. I want to treat this. I do not want to see this as resistance. I want to see us see it fail to break out and fade out all the traders that are wanting to go long on the breakout of this high. So going back to electronic trading hours, my entry was quite literally the simplest thing ever. You can see we're displacing down, displacing down, displacing down. Now at this point, I'm watching inefficiencies on the left side of the curve. So on the left side of the curve, meaning anything here. So you see how we had this whole rally going up? I'm watching all of these inefficiencies. The first thing is that I could have actually entered on this change state of delivery. However, I was not paying attention at that time. Which is good because I managed to get a good entry. Well, a somewhat good entry, but yeah, we have a change in state to delivery. That's a very good sign. We also have an inverse right here. Now, my entry, I'm pretty sure I market ordered right here. My stop loss went above this fair value gap, and I was targeting the sell side down below. Because in my head, I was kind of expecting a higher range day. However, my partials were framed perfectly. I had one partial at 8:30. Just to walk away with something, because in case we didn't want to have a large range day, and then I had one more at the rejection block here. Sorry. Here, right. I had one more at the rejection block right here. So this is supposed to be one. I don't know why that changed to 3. And then my final TP would have just been here. I would have left a runner or something onto here, or midnight open. If price action was looking a little sloppy, I'd leave it to midnight open. If we're looking expansive, I'd leave it all the way down here to the sell side. So what ended up happening was we trade lower, retest this 2-minute. Now this is the ICT 2022 model right here. I entered on an inversion initially. You also could have entered on a fair value gap. I'm pretty sure this fair value gap was right here. Yeah, the fair value gap was right here. As soon as we trade into it on the 2-minute, this is ICT 2022 model. Buy side taken, market structure shift below the low. Market structure shift. There we go. And then fair value gap entry. I just took my fair value gap on the left on a 1-minute because on the left side of the curve. So right here, I think right here was truly my entry. So yeah, my entry is kind of right. It's same place. Since you can see, first partial booked. At this point, my stop loss was already at break even. First partial booked, which was 8:30, and I just kind of sat here waiting. We had 10 a.m. news that's kind of spiked us lower, which was what framed my partial. I actually didn't get filled on this partial. On the replay, I got filled, but in real time, I think my first partial got filled somewhere right here. I think I'd have to look back. Because of slippage for news, but that's fine. Yeah, and then you can see we just trade up. I think my second partial indeed was the rejection block. I had 2 partials. I can show the screenshot. I don't remember if it was here or here. I think it was the rejection block that ended up getting tagged. No. So it was definitely right here because I did get another partial. I'll show you the screenshot after. And then my last contract got stopped in profit. So overall, a pretty decent day. Not that hard of a day, to be honest. The overall trend, or the overall like bias for the day, was bearish, and unfortunately, we didn't get the sell-off we wanted. There is a daily fair value gap that I'm watching to see if we can get a continuation to the sell side, which we're about to trade into now. So I'll be watching that. Hold on. Yeah, I'll be watching this right here to see how this goes. Sorry if I keep clearing my throat. But yeah, overall, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again. Yeah.